Cześć, tutaj gracz niedzielny, a to jest 4. odcinek z cyklu Pograjmy w Alan Wake. No cóż, teraz mamy kolejną retrospekcję z życia Alana, tym razem znaleźliśmy się w jego domu w mieście, w którym mieszka, jest to chyba Nowy Jork, o ile się nie mylę. O, chyba tak. No i teraz żona poprosiła nas o włączenie ekspresu do kawy, w związku z tym musimy znaleźć kuchnię i ten ekspres uruchomić. Dobra, jest ekspres do kawy. Jak widzicie, za oknem jest fatalna pogoda. Jest fatalna pogoda i idziemy teraz do Alice. Wow, telewizor sobie Alan kupił nowy. Jeju, super.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
No. Oj, Alan, fajną żonę masz, co? Alice. Dobra. Co ja mam? A, obejrzyj makiety i okładki. Dobra, bo się tak skoncentrowałem na tej Alice.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
O,
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
tu są bezpieczniki. O,
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
okej.
Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Świece, wow.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
No ładne rzeczy, to tu w tym momencie, no tak, zrobili sami cięcie, myślałem, że ja będę musiał wycinać. Fajna kamieniczka. No i present day, Brightfall.
Mr. Wake, any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc
Whoa.
Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Zbadajmy rybę.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time.
Doktorek się rozgadał.
Closest thing.
Rightful Sheriff.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Okej, ale mają tu urządzenia różne fajne, dobra. To co mam? Porozmawiać z Sarą, czyli z panią Sheriff. To chodźmy do niej. O, jest ta babcia, która tam... Ach, ona pracuje tutaj na posterunku, no tak.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake?
Pani Weaver jest
Waiting for you in the office down
elektrykiem?
the corridor?
E,
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
No dobra. Gaduły tutaj po prostu. Gdzie jest ta Sara? Tutaj gdzieś. O, wow. Zaginęli. Aha. Czyżby chłopaki, którzy zostali pochłonięci przez mrok? Shara Breaker,
Come in,
Sheriff.
Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Okej.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
O kurczę. To co, ja mam jeszcze do pani Sheriff wejść?
I need some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
I'm sorry. All of this, it's just a lot to take in.
Take your time, Mr. Wake. I understand.
Wow, to już czytaliśmy.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our...
Wow, co oni tu mają? Jakieś centrum dowodzenia.
Drinking for good.
Oh, no such thing. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the whole night.
of him. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stocky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over. Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage.
O kurczę. Co tu się tak awanturuje?
You turn the lights on. The deputies, they don't understand.
Proszę.
Man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Naprany jak stodoła.
You shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. You see? Sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got
Później się najpierw gościa skopał, a...
Early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Wow, kolejna fajna furka. Co to jest w ogóle za samochodzik? Ford. O, niezły. O, tu jest policyjne braczysko, już mniej fajne. Dobra, przez płot. O, brak samochodu.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an
O,
abandoned car.
radio. To zostawił tutaj radio.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Beer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
No, Alan chyba nie strzelał na głównej ulicy Main Street. A, no to już żeśmy widzieli. Gdzie jest ta dziura w płocie? Tu jej nie ma. A, kopnij. Okej, rozumiem. Alan, nie rób trzody. Przeczytaj.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall and the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Okej. A już mam wszystkie strony? No, na to wygląda, że znalazła się też. A, duch mroku w restauracji. Poczekajcie.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
To nie wiem, to jakaś inna strona. To nie
Alice's
jest...
driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Szybki jest.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Muszę wyjść z posterunku. Najlepiej byłoby tu przez płot na przykład. Hyc, hyc, hyc. Nic z tych rzeczy. Aha. Wow.
The writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
No dobra.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. but I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Whoa!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Jeszcze raz był Alan dołóż.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Okej, muszę porozmawiać z Rustym, to ten strażnik chyba z parku jest. No dobra, ale z Rustym już porozmawiam w następnym odcinku, także dziękuję wam serdecznie za poświęcenie mi swojego czasu. Zapraszam na oglądanie kolejnej części z cyklu Pograjmy w The Elder Scrolls, co ja gadam? Alan Wake, dzięki, cześć i czołem.